Welcome to an abrupt start to my Minecraft episode. I was just about to put an intro clip into this video, and I realized I have a new movie theater here. So, why do I need to put a clip in if I can just start my movie?
Greetings, this is Boys Don't Cry here with yet another Minecraft video.
Yeah, Boys Don't Cry.
Please enjoy.
Love this video. I could watch it so many times, over and over and over again. Yee-wee. Love that part. Well, now that the video's over, I can get back to my episode. I realized after rewatching a couple of my former episodes that I have not actually done a former world tour of this world. Mainly, I think that was because I just wanted to act like I had been doing Minecraft videos for a while, despite the fact of being terrible at making them. I didn't want to really do a world tour. Not really sure why. I know everyone's kind of doing them, so figured I didn't want to. But I kind of do now. Because I really want to show off some of the cool builds that I have in this world. And I haven't had a chance to do that properly yet. So, without further ado, I think I will start off by showing my newest project, that I have somewhat completed. It's not completely done, but it's most done than other projects I have. So here goes. And here we are on the rockiest islands I have ever found in Minecraft. That's true. They are pretty rocky, but I did not find them this way. They're actually mushroom islands. Mushroom islands. No, it's not called mushroom islands. They're mushroom islands. And we are on one right now. And there it is in all of its glory. One of the biggest Minecraft projects I have ever worked on in terms of technical stuff. This is a mushroom farm. Mushrooms spawn in, and when it's turned on, the water stream will push them into the middle channel, and then it will push them into that portal, and I can go kill them in the nether. It's actually not turned on right now, so they will not get pushed into the nether, but they should still spawn. I'm just gonna check out over here, show you what the ins and outs look like. Yep, this is it. It works, I promise. I've got tons of meat. There's a bunch of pistons back there holding up this water, and when the hopper timer gets clicked, the pistons let the water down, pushing the cows into the middle and pushing them into the portal. If anyone has tried to make a passive mob farm Minecraft, they know how ridiculously tricky it is to make it work. I don't know if I can actually go into the details of how it works because of how complicated it is, but I will see if I can simplify it. Here goes. The game tries to spawn in passive mobs every 40 seconds, but there can only be 12. Yeah, I think there can only be 12 passive mobs in the world at one time. Now, this is a problem because the the uh, the area around where you spawn into the world, that area is always loaded into the game. There's a 12 by 12 chunk area centered at your spawn point that will never be unloaded. These are called spawn chunks. Now, any animals inside those spawn chunks will always be loaded in the game. So even if I'm, say, standing here where there's no animals around, if there were animals in those 12 by 12 spawn chunks, they would make the game reach the friendly mob cap for 12 mobs, because they're still loaded in. So what I had to do was remove every single grass block, because mobs can spawn on grass blocks, or cows and stuff can spawn on grass blocks. So I had to remove every single grass block from my spawn chunks, and then kill all of the animals around and in my spawn chunks. And that so now when I stand here, the game does its check every 40 seconds to see if there are any friendly mobs in the game, and it sees that there are not, because there aren't. And the only place it can spawn them is right there in front of me. At least that's the theory. Sometimes I have to sit here for half an hour before I get 3 mushrooms to spawn in. Other times they spawn in chunks of 12. So I will sit here and hopefully get some mushrooms. I am getting absolutely terrible luck right now. I have not had one mushroom spawn in. I think I need to make more spawning spaces for them. I'll probably end up scrapping the whole automatic farm idea and just making a giant platform where I can run around and kill mushrooms as they spawn in. Have it like 64 by 64 square. And when I'm at one corner, they can spawn in the other corner. I can just run back and forth and kill them as they spawn. Well, I actually have a separate clip. Excuse me. I have a separate clip that I recorded where they actually spawned in. Sadly, there's no audio over this clip, but it's a clip of them spawning in, which I will have to overlay just to prove that mushrooms do spawn in. Maybe I can get them one last time. Come on, spawn in one last time for the camera. One last time for the camera. Nope. Well, I'm going to have to use that extra footage. But I kind of want to get going with this world tour and not stand here for 3 hours hoping I did everything right. And portals are loud. Here we go. I need to show these guys off. These are the 4 horsemen. I'm looking for a specific one. Stop giving me this one. This one? No, it's the same one every time. That's what I think about you. Don't go anywhere. You don't go anywhere also. There we are! Yeah, look at the hearts on this guy. Yeah. Okay, now I have to put these guys back in. Thank you for not going anywhere. When mushrooms do spawn in and do the fully automatic thing, this is where they pop out and they fall down there. And I can just jump down and slay them all with my caliber of awesomeness. And before I go on this rail, music and audio, I'll just turn the whole thing down. because this is going to be loud if I didn't. That mushroom biome was one of the first things I've did in this world. I did extensive searching for a mushroom biome, and I finally found one back in, must have been 1.5 at this point. Yeah, it was Minecraft 1.5. I started this world at the end of 1.4, and I think I found the mushroom biome in 1.5. And once I found the mushroom biome, I spent about twice as long as it took me to find it making this rail. And sadly, it does not get me the achievement on a rail. Because the achievement on a rail is you have to travel 1,000 blocks as the crow flies. Meaning in a straight line. It needs to be 1,000 blocks in a straight line. And this does not go 1,000 blocks in a straight line. It goes about 13,000 blocks in diagonal. And it's sad, because there's a lot of rails in this. I have the ceiling here. It's because I made this back when zombie pigmen could walk in front of the tracks. And actually back before there were baby zombie pigmen too. So I didn't have to worry about baby zombie pigmen running on the tracks, because they weren't in the game. But now, the game has changed, the game code has changed, so mobs will not walk on tracks anymore. So actually this ceiling is pretty well useless. As you can see, I started working on a color coding system. I have the blue wool and the dirt and the white wool underneath the track. But it turns out using wool and dirt is not a good combination in the nether. Every time a gas fires at you, you lose about half the resources you just placed. It's a fun time. Although I think it looks really, really cool with the color schemes. And here we are. Yes, okay, good. Okay, where to next? I could go up there, or I could go over there, or down there, or over there, or out there. I think I'll go over here first. Those are my two mushrooms. They're my safeguard in case the farm stops working. I have two here I can breed up. Like if I kill everything over at the farm and it doesn't spawn any more in, those two are my safeguard. Oh, it still spawns me out here? I'd fix that. Oh, I know why. I broke the portal inside there. Yeah, I was trying to work on a project and I broke the portal and now it spawns me outside. The portal's supposed to spawn me inside that building up there. This is a ravine that I found. It's a long, long time ago. You can see that structure down there. I had an idea to build, like, a custom city inside the ravine. But the ravine really wasn't wide enough to do what I wanted to. I mean, I put one house in and it's already pretty crowded. I brought some dirt down to the bottom of the ravine because I can. I'll turn the sound back up. Oh, it's not sound. Sound, I'll put it here. Yeah. This is a skeleton spawner. Got a little lever here that pushes a block and stops them from coming down. Got some hoppers. All the chests full of stuff. It's kind of ridiculous how much stuff that I actually have. All the potions to kill them. Nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I want this flint and steel. Okay, now that this is here, you can see the dispenser back there and all the redstone. I push a button, and lava dispenses. Now, I haven't used this feature in a while, because ever since I got the ability to make incredible amounts of healing potions. One hit kill. Except for those who carry armor. Nice. That's how that works. And up here I have more storage. Here it is. Yeah, there's this stuff, and this stuff, and this stuff. Now I'll go back up. It's a pretty simple skeleton farm design. I did not come up with it. I found it on YouTube. Don't know if I can find the original video, but I will try and post it in the description. Time to sleep, because it is night out. And up, up, up we go. And here we're at the top of the stairs. Right here is a ladder. There's a jungle over there. Oh, that's a shame. This is an idea I had. It's not quite finished yet. I was planning on bringing this pathway out to about even with that stairwell, and then make a new stairwell, like a spinding staircase that goes down through the water into the ground and right to the skeleton spawner. I just kind of stopped working on that. This is an iron golem farm that doesn't really work anymore. It sort of does, but it's incredibly slow. Incredibly slow. It was a very, very old design where that's supposed to kill them. Can I get up top? I need some sort of building block. Netherrack will work. I made this place when carpets first came out. Oh, I don't need building blocks. I have a staircase here. A ladder. Yes. For those of you who remember this farm design, it's a very old one. The idea is there are 4 villagers in each holding cell, and there are 4 holding cells, 1 on each wall. And there's the amount of doors. Each door represents a house. And the iron golems spawn inside the chamber, inside the middle of the squares. Due to water stream, they fall down to this channel, and the channel pushes them through the lava, and finally down there. Now, I only think one of these things is working properly, which is why the whole system got so slow. Can I shortcut? Yeah, shortcut. Yeah, I didn't really put much effort into it because I already have so much iron already. Figure I'll just let things happen the way they happen. There used to be a gold farm here, zombie pigment farm. It was right out here. I had a whole bunch of portals. But I worked on a better design and took it down. And actually now I'm going to work on taking down the better design to make an even better design in the nether. Down here, this is where the portal's supposed to be. Look at that. I do have ender pearls, nice. There is supposed to be a beacon, that's what it was. I lost my word for there. There's supposed to be a beacon down here that goes right up through to the center, but my beacon's currently somewhere else. I love that door. Oh wow, cobble. Forgot all this was here. It's been a while since I've been back here. Like, a year. There's my wheat farm, some sugar cane. Down here, I believe. I believe down here is... Where is it? Here? Yeah, here it is. There's a fast mining, haste 2, efficiency 5 mining spree. I think I must have cleared, yeah, I cleared this whole thing out. This is by no means my biggest mining operation. It was a small operation, but I needed my beacon somewhere else, so I moved it to the new location and just stopped mining here. Plus, it's kind of annoying to get up and down to that spot. Where's the... Oh, the water's under these carpets. Okay. I was gonna say, where's the water to supply for those wheat? Now I've got to go through. The scariest thing about this is zombie pigmen will sometimes spawn, and if you hit the zombie pigmen with the ender pearl, you teleport to them and hit the pigman, and they immediately start attacking you. That's happened a couple times. Let's see if this portal works properly. Nice, okay. Where to next? Next I'll show off... I'll show off this, yes. This, no, not that. I'll show that off later. For the big reveal. The end, or no, I won't do the end yet. This was a fun project I did. Here we are, okay. We're finally at the top. We are, right now, above the bedrock layer of the end. Not the end, the nether. Because we're in the nether. I made this... it's a 5x5 hole, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Oh, it's a 4x5 hole. I could easily make it a 5x5 hole. I just have to remove these. See? 5x5 hole now. It's a 5x5 hole in the bedrock. I think they took the method of removing bedrock out of the game, but you used to be able to grow dark oak saplings, dark oak trees, down. And when they grew down, they would destroy whatever block was below them, including bedrock. Which is how I was able to destroy bedrock. And it just took a lot of trial and error to get the correct blocks to get destroyed. Shall we take one of my trusty steeds through my pathway I have constructed on top of the nether? Trusty steed. This took a while. I'm thinking about putting in mine tracks, like a to and a from on each side of these, just so I don't have to use the horse every time. Because sometimes I'll like go to one of these faraway places, and I'll end up dying or spawning back at my place, and leave the horse 1,000 blocks away. This is a little park I made. Got the grills cooking stuff up. I like it. Looks cool. Custom tree there. Looks awesome. And here's the room. Made out of endstone. I like it. That room was fun to make. It was pretty challenging. Make a building out of endstone. Oh, look at all the end pearls. I forgot they were all here. This was a tedious project I did, removing all of the water in this area. I did it by hand. Yes. That's an end portal. This end portal is invisible to all eyes of Ender. And the only reason I found it was I randomly stumbled upon this part of the world. As you can see, there's a chunk border. So there's newly generated chunks on one side. That's what that straight line is from. I don't know why, but there are always mobs right there in the water. You saw him despawn and respawn. Or not, he hasn't respawned yet, but he despawned. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense, because mobs can't spawn in water. Maybe he spawned on that little island and swam to the water? Swam out to the ocean? I don't know. Yes, under here was... Under the water here, there was just a single portal room. And I removed all the water in this area, and I made a structure completely out of sand. Sand and gravel. Gravel is really tough to build with. Like, really tough to build with. I had to cheat a little using the diorite to hold up the gravel. Hello there. Like probably every single one of these blocks down here is full of those little creatures. And if I stay here too long, then they'll wander into the portal, and when I go into the end, I get bombarded with with a ridiculous amount of silverfish. I was thinking about building a mansion inside of this area. I kind of ran out of ideas. Looks cool so far, though. Got a nice view. Now I need to sleep. I'll have to work on this some more. My overall idea was to put the portal inside the mansion. So you come out of the portal somewhere in the mansion, and... Because right now you have to use... What's in this chest? Nice. Yeah, right now you have to use ender pearls to get back up to the portal. I think I missed it. Nope. I really like the portal down there inside the hole somewhere. Thank you for watching through the video. If you would like to see more of my world, please return for part 2. There was just way too much footage for me to all put it into 1 hour-long video, so I'm going to split it up into probably about a 30-minute and a 25, 30-minute episode. Now, however it comes out to be. So, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of my world tour, and I hope you click on part 2 to finish it off. Thank you for watching.